I'll say they're a pretty boring harmony. A little weak. I'm a little slower reading those E flats in the tenor part. I just run into high tenor parts less frequently, so I'm a little slow on that. Not always best when I'm sight reading because I'll throw myself off, but usually when there's really long notes in an otherwise rhythmically interesting, I wouldn't say interesting, but rhythmically busy piece, I find that it's good to fill that space with something that's just keeping time. Because congregations, they're uncomfortable with, musicians generally are uncomfortable with silence. People, and this happens less with piano because pianists don't have long rests, but if somebody's singing like Amazing Grace, they always tend to chop that Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. They never give that like me. They don't want to give that the time because they basically chop a beat off because it's uncomfortable. The silence and the stillness is uncomfortable. So this is a case where it's not necessarily silence, though. When a congregation's singing this and you're on a piano instead of like an organ or something, the sound is decaying on the piano. Their sound is decaying because they're not going to hold the note out. They start playing chicken with each other on who's going to hold the note full duration because they don't really know. And eventually there's silence and everybody starts having this staggered jump to that next beat. So if you can just add something that adds rhythm anytime you have like these whole notes, like at the end of this first line, it really helps that in terms of leading this kind of music in a congregation. So let me jump back in. I'm going to read it one more time. I think I'll read it swung. It feels really weirdly straight. I don't know this one. It sounds vaguely familiar, but it has this very Baptist-y feel that makes me feel like it could get away with being swung. So let's see if I can read it swung. And the left hand is super boring, and I definitely was starting to add rhythm that was off the beat. That's not written because it sort of fits with that swingy feel. Once I got it started, it just sort of happened. Okay.